been busy. Going knee dip and trying to refactor all my movement code. Trying to modularize it. So I've been kind of redoing all the movement that I've made and trying to do a state machine for each character state, and it has broken my brain. So I've been following some guides and examples from some YouTube channel. Specifically, I am supporting a game studio called Sasquatch B. They're also another studio I think they started working on Metroidvania games. It looks amazing, but also they've been putting out a lot of example videos and stuff like that, so it's been pretty great following that, learning about state machines in general. So I've made some templates for how I'm supposed to, and finally after like 2 weeks of banging my head against the wall, figure it out, so I can finally make some progress to actually make the character move. I can show you that just in a second. Working now. Okay, just as a background, decided I kind of want to try learning how to make a game after All Night Silksong, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. These games are very creative and amazing, and I kind of wanted to learn, but also I had a lot of ideas that sparked in my head. I have no idea how I'm gonna make that real, but I had drawn some ideas and I think really cool that if it works out, I want to at least test those things out or how. So, hence my journey trying to do this. Beginning, I kind of focused too much on art. Learning how to work on art tools and stuff, but at this point I feel like learning the mechanics of how to code and structure your code base to be expandable is very important, so I would pivot and start learning more of the mechanics. But this is how it looks right now. The background, I kind of was my first attempt at learning how to draw in Krita. I bought some, what do you call it, stylus and pad to draw. So that background started out
Shop
super
Easy
dumb.
Meals at Whole Foods Market. Save
kinda
50%
decent
on
looking, at
Rayo's,
least.
Cauliflower, Daya, and
Passable.
Urban Pizza frozen pizzas with Prime
then
through
I made
October
this
28.
character.
Stock up now for
This
hassle-free
is
weeknight
version
dinners.
3.
While supplies last,
And I
shop
made all the
in-store or
animation.
online. Terms
My
apply.
previous project had animation and stuff, but starting over, I have yet to add that back, and I don't think I will for a long time, because I really just want to get the core gameplay and stuff done. So, been working on it, so I worked on jumps, basic movement stuff. In the previous version I did basic wall jump and like a very basic attempt at dash, but I wanna try to do that in this system. So anyway, I've always like ended up just playing around like this for so long. Oh yeah, and then I made sample anime using some assets and basic script I learned. So this guy, there was some tracking projectiles. This guy does basic one. Doesn't track, but just let you. They'll just never leave me alone. Just chase you forever. But yeah, let's really need get my jump finished. Oh yeah, I'll show you what happens right now. Bump a corner. You bump it a specific way. Also this, I need to fix this. Stick it to the... There it is. It just launches forever. So I need to... That's because of I didn't code up the states yet. So I need to get that. So the full jump arc states before moving on. My next state I need to look at is head bump. This is an example I'm following from the example I got from Sasquatch Bee Studios. But at the same time, I'm trying to put my own logic into it and kind of learn it instead of blindly following. That way I can kind of structure it. So, big thing I noticed with that controller had everything being done on fixed update loop, which is important for physics related stuff, but I feel like it didn't need to do everything there. As far as like keeping track of things, transitioning, I thought maybe you could do that in a regular update. So I'm separating it out, which makes it a little bit more complicated. So far, it's been okay. I'm gonna be implementing a lot of different states, and as I do, I'm gonna get better at it. I'll probably get quicker. But still, right now, I just need to follow an example that I did with previous states. And might as well pull up other tutorials too, because it's been very helpful. Although I have my like logic fully done in my initial project, breaking it up is very hard to wrap my head around. There's the main challenge that I'm going through right now. Controller back, start doing some code. This one, you're moving your character, so when you hit the corner of a platform, move out. So it can continue moving up. Like a little bit of compensation. It requires no input from that. I already put that comment there. Now I'll be transitioning. This is an area for pairs. Still going up. Right? Still need to handle all the same stuff here.
Nothing's like the energy from seeing your favorite artist live, but getting tickets can be a pain. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. Unlock amazing tickets with helpful seat views in just a few taps. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. Snag tickets for smaller acts to some of the biggest names on the charts. Bring your playlist to life. Download the Game Time app to find ticket deals for upcoming concerts and events. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Game Time.
Oh, this is gonna be a little bit. So we already hit the head. give me right or left? It's gonna start moving whichever direction it's moving. Then we need to transition out where pass. Let's see. As we move, check the collision. That'll check so I can still do it before I forget.
Get seafood savings at Whole Foods Market. Save 20% on sustainable wild-caught Alaska sockeye salmon fillets with Prime through October 28th. Bulk up your grain bowls or salads with this delectably flaky fish. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Here we go.
That gives you one right hit. You nudge direction, right? That means it's 0. Finished nudging. Not touching the above. Usually I have these methods. Probably should clean this up. I probably shouldn't access this directly, so I probably should make those private and just use that. It doesn't really matter. I would rather call like that instead of incorrect. Wait, that did it wrong. Already did it. like that's incorrect. And if you're hitting both corners, how am I transitioning from here? Do it if you're not hitting center or both corners. So you would get in here as you're moving right or left. If you hit another corner or another platform, then you end up being at both corner. In that case, you would just not descend, right? No, okay. You did two transitions, I think. Case. No collision above. It's fine.
Ready for the fun, alright. Yeah, you got the invitation. Not the mood for celebration. Every time I got a good mood. Why you messing up the whole mood? Run, run, baby, go run. Run for your life, you just wanna go.
The fact that there is something that you can get to the corner. So that's the case when you're not hitting. That's fine. Like that would be request change to post. Being up.
From the Netflix series The Upshaws, get ready for Mike Epps.
You gotta keep on reminding your girl how sexy she is. If you don't, her
But-
husband gonna tell her. That's why you gotta pop up on your girl's job sometimes. Yeah.
You're still.
Where's she at? You looking for that work husband. That's the first dude that you say to say. You
I
looking
can't
for
say
Cheryl?
if you're still
No,
hitting the
no,
corner
you.
or the ceiling, because then it
Yamaha
will
Theater at
nudge you
Yamaha
with
Resort and
transition
Casino at
out.
San Manuel.
Incorrect.
Tickets on sale now at YamahaTheater.com or Casino Box Office.
Hold on to what you're feeling, are you
Same
breathing
thing
nervous?
for if you're
Show me some
nudge
empathy.
direction.
Don't know what I was thinking, wasn't even that drunk. I didn't mean to cheat. Now that you're miles away, all I'm trying to say is I swear that I was thinking of you. Don't even know her name and my heart's in pain, but I put the
Every
blame on you.
transition.
I know you sneak out at night to see another lover. I know we saved as a known, so my suspicions wander. I see you hiding your phone, deleting photos of us. Baby, just tell me the truth. Is he better for your heart, better for yourself, or is he better than me? Am I giving up on love, giving up?
Say,
Just gonna make the mistakes. I put the blame on you.
it's hitting both corners. And what else?
I put the blame on you.
You end up hitting center of the healing ceiling for some reason that can't be going to set state. It's a kind of weird case because you already at the ceiling corner
Show me some empathy. You won't
That's
believe it.
while you move
All you
that way,
stopped
you see
dreaming. No,
another corner.
I didn't mean to cheat.
For some reason,
Now that you're miles away, all I'm trying to say is I swear that I was thinking of you. Don't even know how
something comes down. Yeah, I guess.
I put the blame on you. I know you sneak out at night to see another lover. I know we saved as a known, so my suspicions wander. I see you hiding your phone, deleting photos of us. Baby, just tell me the truth.
We'll see if this is incorrect. I'll see.
I put the blame on you.
Is there another
I put the blame on you.
this this helps me think. So this way we no longer cutting because it's equivalent state. Fall.
Signaling that it's our time. I'll crash the haunting soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes,
Moving in that direction, you see
alright.
I would never design a level like that where you would be moving away from the platform right next to the wall. But
It's when we come alive, jump on the light, when we go back to high.
But just in case, maybe I will do the transition to that. But I'll mark it to ground. It's already handled by airbase.
When you hear the clock strike.
You're only moving horizontally. This is if the moving platform comes up to you. Then you would go to the ground. That's fine. That might be incorrect. Think about dash. But I think dash is also handled up in command. Although
When you hear
I
the
shouldn't dash during this one because this is an inputless state. Okay, so then when this becomes any of these become true, then we're gonna transition. We transition out. We're moving horizontally here. Stop that. That velocity means fine. Apparently. You have to de-apply on Nexus.
clock strike 12.
If I'm falling state, this needs to be
When you hear the clock strike.
fall state. Just doing this during a fall.
Shop easy meals at Whole Foods Market.
That
Save
means this is gonna
50%
be
on
zero.
Rayo's,
Well,
Cauliflower,
the
Daya,
velocity
and
going
Urban
in is
Pizza
zero,
frozen
so
pizzas
it
with
won't
Prime
be
through October
offsetting it.
28th.
It'll always
Stock
be
up now for
zero.
hassle-free
Leave.
weeknight dinners. While supplies last, shop in-store or online.
no,
Terms
we're-
apply.
Soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes.
Okay, that's fine. I think that'll be okay.
New highs. We haven't reached just being wise. We own the night. It's where we come
Let's see how this goes.
when you hear the clock strike 12.
Okay, we're in the state. Jump to head match. One Brazilian hit. Nudge the post. Okay, nudge complete. Let's see the hitbox. Okay. Ooh, quite a lot. Have to do this again. Let's see. Let's turn off the jumps. Let's see. Hard to line it up.
We ain't got no hours to waste. Calling for that all familiar
Just for the test purposes, I'm gonna add another.
just a little bit from grace.
5.
Darling, we're gonna make a mess out of this place. We own the night, it's when we come alive. Jump on the line, when we go back down. It's time to ride, we're going wild tonight. When you hear the clock strike 12.
Oh, this is too. Still jump ascend because this is narrow enough to squeeze through. Can I make them between it? Looks like I can't. It's a pure 1 unit thing. How can I test this?
Moonrise, signaling that it's our time. I'll cries, the haunting soundtrack.
I mean, can I do
of
this
our
and move it?
kind. Red eyes, don't you worry, it's alright. New highs, we haven't reached just being wise.
No, if I
We own the
can.
night,
It's gonna
it's where we
take
come
down the
alive.
entire
Jump on
frame.
the line, when we go back, it's time to ride. We're going wild tonight.
Okay, delete this. Let's make a test. Make that into. Sure. Polygon.
All in, we ain't got no
This not a trigger.
calling
That'll
for that all familiar taste.
like
Just a little bit from grace. Darling, we're gonna make a mess out of this place. We own the night, it's when we
want
come
to hit
alive.
on the
Jump
nudge,
the
but not
when
the
we go back down, it's time to ride. We're going wild
layer
tonight.
to the ground. We're above the terrain.
Clock strike 12.
Yes, right at that.
When you hear the clock strike 12.
Ideally, this still might be too far away, but it should be condition to fall. No, it doesn't. Too far away still. This is a weird way to test. Still post it. Not right. I guess this will never happen, really, right? There's no way. Oh, still nudge complete. Like, I would never make a level unless it's possible there's a moving platform that gets, you know, like that. Still going over. Just this sometimes. So if I hit the corner like this. That's a possibility, right? It hits there, it doesn't hit here. Moving over, you're gonna hit it. Okay, let's see. Head nudge to fall. Yeah, okay, that worked. Hit another platform fall. Cool. There you go. Considers that a fall. Because. Oh, it failed. I mean, I could probably handle. Is it still hitting something in the post-launch state? Still not there. Like, it's working a lot of times, but sometimes it's not. Edge cases are really bad. How do I recreate that one time it didn't work? Of course it won't work right now when I'm trying to make it trigger. It's gonna happen like randomly. It's hard to control. There. What happened? Hit that because nothing, because they're different levels. It's probably I don't know. Figure that out later. Curious how this handles my the slope right now. Sliding down.
The ocean moves us.
What's the error
Whether
message
that's
that was
surfing a
just there?
wave or taking in an inspiring view, the ocean feeds us. Sustainable seafood practices bring the ocean's bounty to our plates.
I haven't really
Ocean
handled
teaches us how our everyday choices, big and small,
Sliding down.
make an impact. The ocean delights
No, you
us
cannot.
as playful otters restore coastal kelp forests.
Like
The ocean
balls.
connects us. Find your connection at
We'll deal with that.
montereybayaquarium.org/connects.
This part is so
The haunting soundtrack of our
not
kind.
perfect.
Red eyes, don't you worry, it's alright.
Not this one. Oh,
New highs, we haven't
is
reached
there a way to handle it by adding another?
beyond the night. It's where we come alive. The morning light,
Piece?
when we go back to earth. It's time to ride. We're going wild tonight. When you hear the clock strike 12. When you hear the clock strike 12.
I'll leave it for now.
All in, we ain't got no arms to wait. Calling for that all familiar taste.
We'll come back to that.
Falling just a little bit from grace. Darling, we're gonna make a mess out of this place. We own the night, it's where we come alive. Tomorrow light, when we go back to
Yes,
stand right. We're going wild tonight.
it's gonna be very similar.
When you hear the clock strike 12. When you hear the clock strike 12.
Finding that the correct variable for numbers. This one's for direction. Need the logic here first.
When you hear the clock strike 12. Strike 12.
We have the apex point, so jump state, exit, zeroes it out. Oh no, it doesn't. Where do I reset that? I thought I'd do that at the apex.
Moonrise, signaling that it's our
Your
time.
apex and you hit the ceiling.
Outcries,
This-
the haunting soundtrack of our
Still do.
kind. Red eyes, don't you worry, it's
This
alright.
apex, but there's slight change.
Blue eyes,
Still
we
be
haven't reached just being wise. We own the night, it's where we come alive. Till morning light, when we go back to life, it's time to ride.
probably keep it. Might have to remove that section there.
When you hear the clock strike,
That slight hit nudge. The apex might boost you. Kinda don't know if I wanna do that or not. Kinda sounds cool. But let's see. Let's go and
When you hear the clock strike 12, all in. We ain't got no hours to waste. Call in
Let's
for
reset the
that
falls for
familiar taste.
set the apex point when you start falling instead.
Just a little bit from grace.
That might be worth it, because
We're gonna make a mess out of this place.
no, you need to do it during the I could calculate it by myself. Yeah, I could calculate it again. Let's just if I'm currently moving up. Initial velocity is where am I? This will give me where the hell am I within that period. And then am I past that point?
The Metaverse by Matthew Ball is one of Apple's most anticipated books of this summer, an Amazon editor's choice in nonfiction, and according to Fast Company, one of the best technology books of the summer. Derek Thompson of The Atlantic calls it a definitive statement about an emerging phenomenon that could shape the digital world. Read The Metaverse and How It Will Revolutionize Everything by pioneering theorist Matthew Ball. Available now from Live Right Publishing.
Past the threshold, like oh, Apex. Dealing with that. Has it passed that? Yeah, I think I missed that portion. I need to do initial here, we don't do any transition checks. Here, if not, send, then check for transition. Oops. Shut.
Moonrise, signaling that it's our time.
Initial upload process.
Outcries, the haunting soundtrack of our
Your initials.
red eyes.
And do something otherwise with
It's alright.
the stuff that I was just doing here.
New highs, we haven't reached just being wise. We own the night, it's where we come alive. To more the light, when we go back to hide, it's time to ride.
Reapply. Be here, not there.
When you hear the clock strike 12.
Remaining. Follow-up checks. Still going up. Have we gone past the apex point? Here.
All in, we ain't got no arms to waste. Calling
Be doing similar thing as
that
this.
all familiar taste.
On check.
Falling just a little bit from grace. Darling, we're gonna make a mess out of this place. We own the night, it's when we come alive.
I'm not even initiating this jump.
When we go back to hide, it's time to ride. We're going wild tonight. When you hear the clock strike 12. When the clock strikes 12.
This is the
When you hear the clock strike 12. When you hear the clock strike 12.
this here. No.
When the clock strikes 12. When you hear the clock strike 12.
Yes, it looks like I do just
Shop
apply
easy
regular.
meals at Whole Foods Market. Save 50%
Nice.
on Rayo's, Cauliflower, Daya, and Urban Pizza frozen pizzas with Prime through October 28th. Stock up now for hassle-free weeknight dinners. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
At Postmates, we don't just get food to people in LA. We get LA. When you landed the part at the same time as home, we get you bone broth and ginger shots.
Here.
Delivering the food you love from the city you love when you need it most. Postmates. We get LA. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Hey, what's up? Let's go. Thanks for the follow, man. It's my dumb attempt at learning these things. It's kind of helping me to talk to myself while I'm doing this, because I do a lot of hand movements. Talking through it helps me. Thank you, thank you. So here, I'll show you what I have so far, because you've been probably just looking at this. Hold on, actually, am I ready to test it? Quite. Don't want to do is that handled? Well, hold on. As long as I don't hit the corner, I can show you what's going on. Yeah, that's what I have so far. Oops. Glad that I can handle that. There's so many edge cases right now. I'm just doing basic movement control, so I did my just regular jumps. Falls. I haven't done a dash or any other ones yet, but I'm trying to handle the case where you hit the corner of the where it should transition to fall, which is correct, but now what happens right now is at the current code, okay, it just stops after the nudge. So at this point I need to apply upward velocity still, but I need to calculate how much I need to reapply the upward velocity. So I need to like compare the jump height versus current height, or max height versus current height, and then calculate it off of that, and then I need to transition to fall from there. That's where I'm dealing with at the current point. Are they getting stuck on the corner? So what I'm trying to do is compensate that if they're hitting the corner that they can, so as long as they're not hitting like, let's make it small. So like if you hit the center, you can see those rectangle, like green rectangle that pops up, that's the center. The head center is in the ceiling. But the moment, you know, you hit like the corner, I'm trying to help a player to still continue going up. So I need, like, that's a, what do you call it? One of the state machine state that I made for it to handle. So that's what's stopping me currently. Yeah, I didn't show you the enemy. It's a basic enemy with the tracking projectile. They track you for like a certain distance. I don't have any hitbox stuff yet, or damages or anything like that, but yeah, it's proof of concept. Okay. Yeah. There's a long way to go. This is, how do I get the upward velocity? So we have to get that's like, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of math going on here. Stuff that's the difference and figure out where range, I guess. I don't know if that's what I think I'm supposed to do. Then let me see if I'm right though. I have an example that I'm following, but also at the same time trying to deviate from. That way I'm learning instead of just following. This worked pretty well. Yeah, so far I had like hit a lot of bugs that I've been kind of ironing out as I go along, but no, it's never the case that it'll always just introduce new ones as I add these things. So currently it's like a very basic state. But we'll see a lot more. I'm assuming this is gonna introduce a shit ton of bugs. Compensation is okay. This is the part where
Hey Spotifyers,
Jump
click or
Peak
tap the banner
is
to listen to Disney Halloween. Celebrate Halloween with frighteningly good songs from your Disney favorites like The Nightmare Before Christmas, The
Remaining
Haunted
Height.
Mansion,
Okay, so I was right
Descendants,
about that.
Zombies,
Remaining
and
Height.
more. Brought to you by Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. New episodes now available on Disney Channel and Disney Plus.
And if there is Remaining Height, then oh, you calculate the velocity from the kinematic equation. But yeah, I was right. It was some math. Square root of 2 times gravity times the height. Okay. This one I might need to actually follow a little bit more. Couldn't I just do... No, current velocity is 0, so I can't do this verb. Because that's by the velocity, initial jump velocity to 0. Yeah, I was wrong on that one. This Let me try to do it without that. Jump height. Jump height minus. Oh. Oh, that's this one. Current position. That would give me... with the remaining height, that equation. Okay. it's like a small jump again, so that's why I grabbed its initial launch velocity. Yeah, okay. So I need to keep track of that.
Give me a minute to breathe, 'cause I can't hold back all these tears. I'm still running away from you, dear. I'm running away. I wonder what it'd be like to meet you up at midnight. See you for the first time since 2 years have gone by.
Okay.
I wonder what it'd be like.
This is
Would you look into my blue eyes? See me as the same kind. Terrified of changing back to who I was when we were blindly happy. I was never happy. Give me a minute to breathe, 'cause I can't hold back all these tears. I'm still running away from you, dear. Sometimes our memories flow back. You always wanna be kind, calling me once and it's fine, but all you do is lie, and it's haunting my mind, telling me how much you love me, but it's funny the way that you show it. All you do is lie, and all you do is lie.
oh, but this one also adds to where the guy started jumping. That is needed. Yeah, that's important because this is only applicable round jump. Yeah. Do I have that variable?
Sometimes our memories flow back. You always wanna be
Start position.
once and it's fine.
Dude,
But all you
cool.
do is lie, and it's haunting my mind.
Happens during.
Terrified of changing back to who I was when we
Shouldn't be a
were
debug.
blindly happy. I was never
Here.
Give me a minute to breathe, 'cause I can't hold back all these tears. I'm still running away from you, dear. Sometimes our memories flow back. You always wanna be kind, calling me once and it's fine, but all you do is lie. It's haunting my mind.
Hey. This one becomes
But it's funny the way that you show it. All you do is lie, and all you do is lie.
called again? Start. That's the essential max height. That jump minus current position. And that handles launch.
Get seafood savings at Whole Foods Market. Save 20% on
There's
sustainable
no-
wild-caught Alaska
no fight
sockeye salmon fillets with Prime through October 28th. Bulk up your
No
grain bowls or
transition.
salads with this delectably flaky fish. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Think. Isn't it already 0 at this point? I don't think I need it. Transitioning is going to be very, very painful. transition into state change into all. That will transition to fall if the velocity becomes 0 or less. As far as the initial descent go, that's all you have to do. Also, at the same time, before I forget, I need to apply horizontal movement now based on the input. Now this case, we started launch already. Now we're still in this ascent state. I'm gonna keep track of that ascent. Otherwise you're just falling. Yeah, because I need to go to Apex at this point. Also, if I am okay, so here we have well, do I have could still be ascending and
to these demons in my mind.
I think I do, so I'll keep that. I would go to Apex. How would I go? I could actually get another head nudge. That needs to be damaged. Oh. This is the most complicated transition so far.
I try to figure out how to get away. It's getting closer. Can someone tell me how to carry on? I want this over with. When do nightmares end?
That's fine.
Oh, no, I don't wanna fall asleep tonight. 'Cause I don't wanna suffer. To these demons in my mind.
All these cases.
In my mind, in my mind, in my mind. To these demons in my mind.
Probably same. I could go into jump cut while holding the jump still. And then you would go through head nudge and then post head nudge. I could release it there, but I still haven't really reached the apex yet. So yeah, I need to keep that here also. This is a fall. Apex here. Does this make sense? do, but I need to change a little bit. That's still fine, but here this is gonna be not the initial jump velocity, but it'll be that launch velocity. It has reached point. Actually don't know if this is gonna work. This was very, very tightly coupled to the update tick rate for physics update. But I am checking this frame update. I am already running into headaches for having to separate frame and physics. Should have just followed the example and just done it on the own physics update. We'll test it out, but I don't have faith in it. Surely it works on the first try, right? I don't know. I was gonna say if it works, then I will do something crazy, but we all know how this is gonna work. Let's see. I feel like I'm very close to testing it. I think I'm missing something. If we're not doing the initial ascent, we still need to check if we pass the apex. Although we do, we are transitioning here. But if we haven't, well, we haven't, so this is the same. Yeah, the rest of the logic is done in Apex, which is over here. The Apex state, if we're still going up, and we give you time during this hang, and if it hasn't passed the time threshold, yours just hang there. Once it's past that, you start descending. So that's there. So the state is almost done.
Hey Spotifyers!
I've
Click or
cut
tap the
Apex.
banner to listen to New Music Friday. The best new tracks from your favorite artists to the next big thing, all in one playlist and
Secondary
updated every
head nudge
Friday.
is gonna
Brought to you by our
bite me,
friends at
yes.
Jimmy John's.
I know it
Pickle
for
Witch, back in a big way.
How am I handling it in the if I can just copy this over. Another bump head. I'll give you stats for vision. Oh, I feel like this is just copy paste. Ideally, all these would be in a function, which the example actually has, but that was very hard to follow because it was, I didn't know which condition actually calls what. So I'm gonna clean these up a bit later, iron it out. But those are handled. Wall, I'm not ready for it yet, so I'll make this to do. Conditioning, if we're not doing control, that's good. Fade, exit. I'll probably clean these two up. triple checking. I missed anything.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude.
What am I doing with inputs? There's the skates.
Watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense.
Oh, he has a.
Discontent, I'm finally facing it all. Fearless.
Because I think right here I'm missing something. Setting the velocity to 0 if there's no height remaining, but I believe we don't need that because in the previous state it was already 0. I believe the head nudge sets it to 0. Here. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see if it first compiles. This time, but okay, that's fine. I am not doing dash yet. Where my character at? Okay, I was clicking out. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh, it didn't transition, but it's going up. Where are we at in the States? We just didn't transition to yep, to the heaven they go. Bye, little wizard. But did idle to jump, ascend to head nudge to post head nudge. That's fine, but did not go to apex. Oh, I hate this. This is a similar thing I had to deal with at the jump state debug. It was tied the number was very, very tight because of the physics update like timer. Okay, so how do I debug this? I do it in here. Yeah. Yeah, why are we not going over here, right? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Guess I could print the Y velocity. Initial has happened. Now we're at this point. So what is this velocity being set to?
Sean Bean and Connie Nielsen star in Robin Hood, a timeless legend reimagined, where allegiances are tested and kingdoms hang in the balance. The saga begins with a double episode premiere November 2nd, only on MGM Plus.
Transition to the afterlife. What? What? It's not doing it. It's not going in. So it didn't. Oh wait, am I setting this back to false somewhere? I'm not. Okay, that's a problem. Because once you triggered it, you should have it false. So it was going in here. That's why. I believe that's it. Number one issue. How did I handle it here? If it was Yep, first thing I did was set that to false. Yeah, so I need that for sure. Let's see how it is now. Wait, was that it? Hold on. So I need to turn this back on. Push head nudge to jump apex. Apex to fall. Okay. What if I cut my jump right there? Went from post head nudge to jump cut. Cut to fall. Yay! Alright. Okay. So I haven't. Okay, so I need to like test this very aggressively. I feel like there's so much edge cases right now. But it's working. Hold on. See, my jump, normal jump, oh, I don't have that right now. Okay, so let me fix something. Turn that debug off. And I can, for some reason I can't continue running the game. But I can change track jump height, history, and I think this will tell me how high it jumped. I need to make sure the height is not like upward. So that's exactly 5.002 units. Trigger, dude. Oh. I need to make my character hitbox a little thicker. 5.2 units. So it's jumping higher than normal jump, which is something I do not want. Yeah. So this jump, it's 5 units. What if I do it here? That's 5.14 units. Yeah, it is not consistent. So there's where the jump factor comes in. Compensation factor, which I've set no compensation yet. But what they do is this is multiplied by the factor which I do have for regular jump compensation. This is kind of messy. Maybe I should create a different variable. This gets too low. Do it, think it's still not gonna be perfect, but hopefully this is gonna be near 5 still. I'm okay with that. That's my height comp factor is I think less than 1. Unless I change it to be exactly 1. If that's the case, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's 0.955. But this might work out. Hitbox. Oh, that's too low. It's 4.9.
Shop Easy Meals at Whole Foods Market. Save 50% on Rayo's, Cauliflower, Daya, and Urban Pizza frozen pizzas with Prime through October 28th. Stock up now for hassle-free weeknight dinners. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
I mean, I'd rather it be lower because you hit the corner, right? But what's weird is... let's see if it makes sense, because if you're jumping early, you have more launch velocity, right? So if you hit the ceiling earlier, then it's logical that you jump higher after hitting it, because your initial velocity was higher, right? Versus if you hit it near the top, you're rising slower, so you wouldn't get as much boost. I'm okay with this. The only thing I want to test is, what about at exactly 5 units if you were hitting the ceiling at the apex? So in order for me to do that, I need something at exactly 5. Probably just move this triangle up and experiment. I can't tell. What's 5? Let's see. I think it needs to be higher. Oh, I still hit it. Okay, so what happened there? Ascent state. To head nudge state. Post. And then fall. Didn't hit apex. It needs to be slightly higher. It's kind of weird though. At this stage, you shouldn't be able to nudge like that because your velocity is near 0. Looks weird, doesn't it? Maybe I should handle that. So if you probably shouldn't transition to that state if, like, there must be a threshold of velocity to do that. Okay. Oh, we'll have to figure out what the threshold is. Let's see. So what state is this in at this point? Is still jump ascent. So I would have to deal with that in jump ascent. Or I could do that in head nudge. Let's see. When I enter any direction, but I'm doing the main application right here. This. Right? It's fine that I'm setting the velocity to 0. This X velocity should only be applied at some threshold. what should that number be? How do I keep that consistent? Any plans for this project, or it's just for practice? I do. So this eventually I want to build this up. So as this is my like very early practice, my goal is to build one level as a complete game, as a prototype. So I want to build out the enemies, get several enemies, one kind of like major platforming scene, and then from there I want to have one boss. That's it. Oh, I think there is an ad going. Alright, I'll answer your question afterwards. What kind of game? So I do want to make a platformer, Metroidvania type. I don't know if you can see the chat quality yet. I think you can. Slur here. Let me know if you're back. I think it just finished. I think. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, so I think you already heard what I was gonna do for this project, but as for the type of game, I fell in love with like Ori series, and I played Subsong, and those are amazing. I had some ideas for like cool sequence of platforming and stuff like that I really want to make and try out. So I do want it to be like platformer, Metroidvania type of game, but also I'm realistic, and this is like my first time trying and learning these things, so that's what I'm aiming for. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want to make the scope huge. I just want to make one level, and I want to learn about all the systems that needed for a full game, like menu system, scene management, you know, that type of stuff. And I want to try to just package it one and learn from that. And then I think I'll still build the game up to be eventually with the goal of making a Metroidvania. Yeah, but that's a long way out, you know? There's so much to do. But I am very excited. I've been working on this for maybe 3 weeks so far. It's been very fun. Oh yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it feels very motivating to hear people like my friends are supporting me doing this thing. So like when I'm having struggles, you know, those small like cheers mean a lot. Thank you. doing it in the ascent state, and yeah.
Shop easy meals at Whole Foods Market. Save
really
50% on Rayo's, Cauliflower, Daya, and Urban Pizza frozen pizzas with Prime through October 28th. Stock up now for hassle-free weeknight
I
dinners
don't think
while
I
supplies
reset
last.
that
Shop
anymore.
in-store or online. Terms apply.
Your car is more than a machine.
Apex state is
How
when
you
I'm
get to
resetting
where
it.
life takes you. Firestone gives you the
But
trust to keep going.
so that means
Every
at the
turn,
head
every
nudge,
Firestone for those who answer
I
the
would
call.
potentially
Shop
have
ours
that
today at
value.
FirestoneTire.com.
So let's try, instead of checking the velocity, I'm gonna try this. Next point is I think I still need to update the apex point though, 'cause I think it was being done here. Current velocity. Yeah, I still need to do this. So this means if I haven't reached the apex threshold yet, then we'll do this. This still might be too aggressive. I might need to make the threshold more or higher. Oh my god, it's so hard to aim. Not quite. Am I doing it? Let's see. So I went from jump state to head nudge state, but it did not move. So it did go into the state. Put a walk mode in? What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean like moving slower? Yeah. Yeah, because I also it's because I made this character hitbox so tiny. The width is so tiny. Yeah. But I think that did it. So I'm going to head nudge state right there, but I am not moving right. I don't know if it's a complete fix, but I feel like this is good. So how's that work with these? Does it still work? Nope, it doesn't. I broke it. It's stuck there. And it's still transitioning back and forth. Of course, you fix one thing and you do it the wrong way, and you're in this craziness. Let's see what's happening. Looks like it's going to jump cut. Let me try to reproduce that. Okay, right there. Good thing it's initial state. So I go jump, ascend, hit the head, but I do not move. I guess because that was also near apex. So it goes to post head nudge and it's trying to ascend, since you're not moved, you're getting stuck. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. That does not work. What else? How else would I fix this? So I guess maybe the velocity is the best one. But even then, it's still going to transition. Oh, I think I get it. I got. So I think this is fine. But I need to make sure it doesn't transition to the post head nudge. Man, I don't like the name of that state. I think I should say post nudge. I don't need the head nudge part. It's too long. But yeah, if I don't do the horizontal correction, then I shouldn't transition. Especially with this one. How would I do that? Also, it's weird because even if I'm not moving, right, there's still a collision above. So it shouldn't transition to this, but it is doing that. I'm missing something here. Yeah, post nudge does sound better. I'm gonna refactor that. But yeah, so I'm also wondering why the nudge direction becomes 0 here. Let me debug this part because it's weird that it's going in here. What's the condition that's triggering it? Oh, I need to attach. Alright, so here we are at ascent state. Now we're trying to transition. Collision is false. So this means this direction is.
This world is dying.
That is.
I've done a ton of research on this and discovered you.
How do I see the value of
This is crazy, right?
Focus Features presents Begonia.
You're in an echo chamber.
I know what you are.
Like, it's hit right there.
This fall,
We have 4 days to save Earth.
when the clock runs
Okay,
out,
okay.
You let me
okay.
go. I have
Where's my
information you need.
the truth will be revealed.
You're not in control anymore. We are.
Begonia. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without a parent. In select theaters October 24th. In theaters everywhere October
Okay.
31st.
Checking for vertical collision. Ray must have hit. Only this corner, so right corner should have hit there. Maybe I need to debug this portion too. So that's where it's 0, but this should have set it to -1. Left corner is false, right corner is true, so this should have been negative. Okay. Then offset would be okay, so it's gonna do this part. Offset is gonna be to the left, right? Then we're gonna raycast. There's nothing on the left. So this should be nothing. That means this direction should apply, so it's -1. We're not hitting both. Oh, or it's not hitting both corners. At this point, it says the nudge direction is not 0. Right? Yeah. Fine, that's fine. Here's the enemy. Okay. Still the case that right corner is hit. All the states. Wait, ow. Yeah, it's already past the point where I'm.
Give me reasons to smile. Give me reasons to shine. When everything around me
I don't know why this stays. It resolved itself, but I think it has to do with probably the update and fixed update stuff. Because when I debugged it, went up and it falls. Yeah. It does seem like a speed issue, like the update rate. Because if I don't debug it, then it stucks. But if I debug it, then it works fine. The moment I halt it, it works. Dang, this is a very annoying problem. If I don't weird. Oh, that worked. Fuck. Too fast. Oh, I don't not. And I just wanted to see the log clearly. Is that too much to ask? There it is. So physics update saying do this.
The Metaverse by Matthew Ball is one of Apple's most anticipated books of this summer, an Amazon editor's choice in nonfiction, and according to Fast Company, one of the best technology books of the summer. Derek Thompson of The Atlantic calls it a definitive statement about an emerging phenomenon that could shape the digital world. Read The Metaverse and How It Will Revolutionize Everything by pioneering theorist Matthew Ball. Available now from Live Right Publishing.
Okay, something I need to do is, does it actually change this velocity? No, hold on, sorry. At this point, this is true. Let's do this. Doesn't look like it hits that low. What is the apex point? That's another thing I have to check here. Maybe it's not hitting. Maybe the pressure. Really? Apex point one. Fuck that. Oh, it's because velocity is 0. The moment you hit, my velocity is 0 right there. So this is supposed to... Yeah, it's dumb. It's right. It was right here. That's what's causing it. What if I change this order? So I check. Yeah, okay. It may be just this, but you know, you never know. It might introduce another bug. But I need to check the Y velocity, right, to see where it is, and then move the X velocity based on that, and then set it to 0. Ain't no way. small edge cases, man. It's freaking starting to pile up. So watch, this might fix the problem, but then it's gonna introduce another one. It's gonna be never ending. Oh, I had the... So yeah, it finally got in here. We would still move it by that amount, yes. There you go, so it goes up now. What if I don't? Come on. There it is, okay, that works. That doesn't work. Ugh. But I think I get why. The reason it was, the moment you hit the top, it was 0 and I was checking it, so this threshold right here for this max jump is too lenient still. This right here. Clear this and check it with this, so it'll tell me where it is at versus where I should set it. And the funny thing is, these things I usually don't catch it, and my friend, when he's testing it, find all the weird bugs. Let's check the number. Threshold was 9.90, so it was not quite apex. That's why it's moving. I want to check the velocity of that. It might be better to do it by velocity. We know the threshold is 9.5, so I don't care about that. Let's try just to check that here. What time is it? Oh, it's already 12. So what did I say that I was setting out to do? I said I was gonna fix the jump and then move on to wall jumps. Thank you. But not getting onto wall jumps today, unfortunately. But we almost finished the jump part. That works. Oh yeah, actually you want to check what the velocity is. Going up 16. That velocity was 2.59. So, okay. So I had the value, so if it's... Man, it feels hacky though, doesn't it? If I put an arbitrary number to check for this.
Hey Hoops fans, the new NBA season is here, and the Athletic NBA Daily is your daily dose of basketball breakfast.
You know, past 2 weeks I've been just all weekend. I was just sitting here doing this all the time. And
for the freshest
I
stories,
forgot how to
the
live.
takes,
I didn't
and
like
unrivaled
eat.
insights
I
from the
didn't
biggest
like cut
sports
my hair.
newsroom ever assembled, all before you finish your first cup of
I
coffee.
have a problem.
So make
like,
the Athletic NBA Daily your
these things
essential
just kind of
NBA companion this season.
take a hold of me.
Follow us now on Spotify.
I need to do better with the managing that stuff. Okay, at this height, it's 2.59 consistently. I want to check maybe moving this just slightly higher. It triggers, what's that then? Doing that at the moment too? Yeah, it's rough. This might be too high. might just have to, just aiming this thing at that far away, kind of hard. I might just position the character right by it. I can reliably test this. Okay, it's actually reaching the apex. It's not touching it. Damn it. So let's decrease that by 0.02. Before I do that, move my player also right where it'll be touching it. That would do it. That's better. That's more reliable. 4.9. Hit the head nudge. Wait, I need the state transition to see where I'm at. So this one hit, oh, this one didn't hit. Interesting. There it is. So this one's 9.5, 1.29. So I think now it's just trying to get a feel for it now. So what's like more reasonable to allow you to move versus not? Find that point. That looks weird, right? So that's is 9.09. Try that again. It almost feel like it needs to be like just mid-ascent. That looks wrong, right? Yeah, fine-tuning. Honestly, I probably should care about this, like, not now, but I feel like it is important to get the basic movement properly, right? That feels kind of okay because you still have some ascent left over. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So what's the velocity there? 12.99. So if the velocity is less than 12.8, okay. So I'm gonna make that into an actual data that I can set it to manipulate. That way, I can tweak that. So here, I have the hedge nudge section for this movement parameter. So I'll set the okay, so first of all, before I do this, leg float, what should I name it? I'm just gonna make everything be a nudge instead of head nudge in this case. Nudge. Threshold. That's too long, but nudge, does that actually what I'm trying to say? No, I'm gonna just do max. Nudge enable min-wise. I could tweak that, go from 15, no, 12 to that there. I don't think I need to check this anymore. I think I can get by with just velocity check, but I will comment this out and maybe keep this in case I need it. Let's try that. Fine. Why is that going to get my characters? Then that works. That works. Let's copy this.
Department of Rejected Dreams. You have a dream rejected. IKEA can make
it's
it possible.
You okay?
Hi, I love hosting the holidays, and this year.
Oh, what's going on? Why is this stuck?
Yes, but my husband
doesn't want a big table. For
oh, right. Someone's out.
Exactly. How about our ton stat extension?
Another problem. New problem.
Ooh, an extendable table.
I think this is literally Apex and hitting it.
Sure.
Oh my god, this is rough.
Find your big dreams, small dreams, and holiday hosting dreams in store or online at IKEA.us. Dream the possibilities.
Might have to set that off to be next day problem. But I do want to see why this is happening. So in this case, welcome back. Player, game history. Did I like move into it? No. That was very, very edge case that I did. Nope, it's not. Okay. Why is this one? Jump, head nudge, nudge. Post, head nudge. So is this needed? Is that what's going on? Or I wonder. Now at this point, I'm kind of like trying random things, right? And I feel like my head's not in the right space to debug this. It's getting late. Let me just try this, and then if it does not work. Oh, I missed something. Like that. And I'll mark it up to tomorrow. It's consistent though, so I can check it. That's not. I think it's the same issue where it's not just transitioning where it shouldn't, and it didn't get to the root of that yet. Yeah, see how it's going up there? It should. I have an idea, but I think at this point yeah, I'm gonna call it defeat today for this bug specifically. Today's date is 10/28. But it's gonna be some jump, right? Get stuck. Yeah. I mean, almost finished, because I think after this would have been, let's see, so I did fall, nudge, apex, ascent, cut. Yeah, this is the last state that I need to be doing for air state for now. So once I get this, I can move on to wall jump stuff. So I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, before it gets too late, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for hanging out and helping me out here with debugging and, you know, cheering me on. Yeah. If you enjoyed it, if you want to hang out, I usually stream. Like, I haven't been streaming for the past couple weeks, but I'm gonna try to do it because it's more fun just trying to talk while I'm doing this. Instead of being miserable, I can just kind of make it like a plaything. So usually around 9:30 Pacific. I'll try to do it more consistent. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by again. See you tomorrow.